All right, so you want to know the top 6 reasons to live in Temecula, California? Well, this video is going to be all about that. And make sure you stay tuned for reason number 6. It might actually surprise you. So after living here for years, and I'm not born and raised here, I've got a list right here of over 20 reasons to live in Temecula that I've narrowed down to my top 6 that I've actually observed and lived and experienced. And because I'm not from here, I'm able to compare it to living in other cities and even other states. I was trying to get it to 5, but I felt these 6 reasons were all right at the top. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything and tell you something's great when it's not, and we're getting after it right now. What's up, everybody? My name is John No, and I'm a local realtor here in Southern California. And if you're here because you're thinking about moving to Temecula or even the San Diego area, and you have any questions at all on buying or selling, I'd absolutely love to help. My contact information is below, so feel free to reach out, and I've got your back when moving to Southern California. And don't forget to hit the little subscribe button and the little bell for notifications on new videos coming out. You know the drill. I'm literally getting truly dozens of phone calls, emails, and text messages every single day from people moving and relocating all the way from Temecula to San Diego, and I really absolutely love to help. So no matter how you want to reach out, through text, email, phone call, I'm here 7 days a week to help you. All right, so what we'll do is we'll work down this list. Okay, so I'm not gonna go back and forth about the good and the bad. I'm just gonna stick with my top 6 reasons to live in Temecula. And I'm telling you, and I've saved the best one for last. So you're gonna wanna stay tuned to the very end, because if you're truly considering moving here, this may be the single most important reason to be here. All right, so number 1, what is it? The weather. You simply can't beat it. Southern California gets more sunny days than literally anywhere else in the nation, and Temecula soaks up every single bit of it. The best way to describe the weather here is more of a Mediterranean climate. Now, you would think that any place that doesn't get a lot of rain has got to look like a desert, but it doesn't. Temecula is a planned community where everything is watered and green and beautiful and meticulously maintained. So that desert look just isn't here. Now, when people think of Southern California, they think the weather is always the same, but in Temecula, it actually gets cooler in the winter months, which really gives you a great reason to light up that crackling fireplace, especially around the holidays. And I don't know about you, but that cool weather with the fire going is just perfect for getting in that festive mood, and I actually kind of need that. Okay, so back to the weather. Now, it also gets hot a few months in the summer. Now, not Arizona hot or Vegas hot, that's hot, but it can reach triple digits. But since Temecula is a planned community, a lot, and I mean a lot of neighborhoods have their own community with tennis courts, pickleball courts, hiking trails, and pools. And those few hot months gives you a great excuse to head on over to beat the heat with a cool dip. And of course, if you end up owning a home here with a pool or already own one with a pool, you got the heat beat. So let me give you something really interesting about those hot months though. So what I've experienced, once the evening sets in, it actually cools off where it's quite nice, where you can have dinner outside on your patio furniture and even have decent sleeping weather. You know what? I'm going to give you a bonus reason to live here, and I just thought about it when I said you can have dinner outside. I'm originally from the Midwest, and eating outside in the evening is almost impossible there. Why? The bugs. Living in Southern California for over 20 years now, this is something I simply do not have to deal with. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I was bit by a mosquito here. They do exist, but it's just not a big issue here. Okay, now to number 2. Location. Temecula is located between Los Angeles and San Diego, and it's nestled right in wine country. And the location is great for people who work in Los Angeles and San Diego and Orange County that want to live in an area with that hometown feel where the cost of living is lower and they can get a whole lot more value for their dollar, literally save a bundle, and still be able to commute to work. So another great thing about its location is that it's right between a lot of great places with a lot of fun and different things to do, and nothing is more than a short drive away. So if you want to hit the desert for dirt biking and four-wheeling and RVing, it's only about 45 minutes to an hour to get there. If you want to spend a fun day in San Diego, it's only about 45 minutes to an hour and a half drive. And the closest beach is an easy 45-minute to an hour drive. A day in Los Angeles would take you about an hour and a half to get there, and getting to the mountains for a day of skiing is about an hour and 15 minutes to the closest hill. Since it's so centrally located to do so much, nothing is more than just a few hours away. So if you look at it, Temecula is in the perfect spot for a variety of things to do and fun weekend getaways. It's really, truly in the perfect spot. All right, now to number 3, cost of living. Like I said earlier, Temecula is a highly desired place to live for people from places like Los Angeles and San Diego that want to live in an area where the cost of living is lower and they can save a bundle. Now, compared to the national average, Temecula has a higher cost of living, but if you're considering moving to California, Temecula is a great choice where the cost of living is far less than the average cost in California. So let me give you some logic on this here. For those of you who live in California and are experiencing the high gasoline prices, the high cost of homes, and the high grocery prices, you know everything that goes along with the cost of living, Temecula can offer relief for you, putting more money back in your pocket and even enabling you to get into a larger, nicer home in a really great town. And for those of you who want to live in California coming from another state, the cost of living may be higher here depending upon where you're from, but Temecula, having a lower than average cost of living compared to all of California, is a perfect choice. I'm also seeing a trend. You see, COVID changed the face of businesses and technology forever, and more people are working from home, and they have the option now to live anywhere they want. And Temecula has been the choice for so many families, from first-time home buyers to family needing extra space, where they can get so much more for their dollar living in an amazing town. Number 4, simply Temecula itself. Temecula really has a lot to do right in its own backyard. Temecula has over 50 beautiful wineries with spas and award-winning food where you can go out for a nice evening or take a wine tasting tour package, or you can see the sunrise from a hot air balloon and get a beautiful view of Temecula and wine country. Temecula is also home to Pechanga Resort and Casino, where it's got the largest casino floor, I do believe, in all of California, totaling over 180,000 square feet. It features over 5,000 slot machines and over 155 table games, complete with a variety of restaurants and nightclubs and a beautiful new venue where top comedians and artists perform, where I actually got to see Steven Tyler. Bucket list. You can even spend an afternoon of shopping or an evening of local entertainment and food right in Old Town Temecula. This Western-themed town is kind of the heart and soul of Temecula, and during the day you can experience unique boutiques, specialty foods, go antiquing, visit tasting rooms and stores, and at night Old Town has amazing live entertainment and great food. And if you're a golfer, Temecula is home to around 7 beautiful courses, and it's within 20 miles of more courses that are equally as nice. And because of the weather, of course, you can golf year-round. Yep, for those of you who are watching this who experience those harsh winters, I actually said you can golf year-round. Actually, you can snow ski, golf, and surf all in the same day here. That'd be a long day, but you could actually do it. That'd be actually a fun video to put on social media if anybody here wants to try that. Number 5, top ranking schools. Temecula has some of the highest rated schools in all of California. If you go to greatschools.org, schools are ranked on a scale from 1 to 10, and most all of Temecula schools get a 7 or higher rating, with one, Great Oak High, getting the highest ranking of 10, and that's impressive. Also keep something in mind: if you don't have kids in school, towns and cities with higher ranking schools keep property values higher, so it's always really good to look at that when purchasing a home. Okay, to my number 6, the one everyone's been waiting for. So I've lived in a few states, and I've lived in even more than a few towns in my life, and I've traveled all over the country. And when I moved to Temecula, I noticed one huge plus. There are no bad areas in this town. There's no areas where homes are run down. There's no area where there's abandoned homes. No areas where you feel like you have to lock your doors when you're stopped at a stoplight. And there isn't one area in all of Temecula where I personally wouldn't feel safe to park my car and walk down the street. I can't say that in all places I've lived. Now, that's not to say there isn't petty theft and crime, but as far as the neighborhoods go, nothing is run down. This keeps property values high, and you have to contribute this to the HOAs, planned communities, and truly the pride of the people who live there. The HOAs have really strict guidelines in the neighborhoods to keep things looking super nice. The planned communities are laid out absolutely beautifully, and the people who live here have pride in Temecula. For me, this was absolutely huge. Well, there you have it, my 6 top reasons to live in Temecula with the bug bonus. If you're thinking about making a move, honestly, I believe Temecula will give you an amazing life. My name is John No, and like I said, I'm a local realtor here in Southern California. If you have any questions at all on buying or selling here in Temecula or San Diego, I'd absolutely love to help. My contact information is below, so feel free to reach out. And don't forget to check out my other videos. I think they're right here. Till next time, thanks for watching.